Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Feed the Beast. I have with me a wild Dweebish,
Hi.
and he is going to show us around the crazy ass shit that he built.
All right. Well, this is build number one. As you can tell, this is our spawn village. And how this all started, we were up on the mountain, came down, and Mark built that dilapidated, well, now dilapidated storage unit.
It's been blown up and had random parts missing and
Yeah,
just generally abandoned.
there's another person who griefed it a couple times, and yeah,
Yeah, he doesn't like us calling him a griefer, but
we don't talk about it anymore.
I do.
So that was essentially the staple building of how big things should be. So when I started building this, it was a bit bigger than it, and I wasn't sure if it'd be too big, but turned out to be fine, which I'm happy with. So come take a look inside. As you tell, we got some river stuff down here. Now, there were doors behind here, because I think someone tried to use this as a village breeder underneath my bridge.
I put doors underneath here to help promote villager breeding.
Asshat.
I think actually a couple villagers got into there.
Oh yeah, they did. They started swimming. It was great. So this is my courtyard. Nice little windows to see outside. Only one big, so nothing can really hurt you except for a skeleton because they have aimbot.
Oh, I just had a thought. This is going to be a long time waiting, but in 1.6, you can use the leashes.
We're not 1.5 yet.
I know. Still 147. But in 1.6, you could use the leashes and make gallows.
Oh yeah, this would be perfect for it. It's already kind of like sectioned for it.
Yeah, well, you've got this spot right here, which would be just phenomenal for it.
Yep.
Anyway.
Yeah. So, well, I guess the next thing we do is probably. We'll go over here and take a look at this. So in here, I got an iron golem. This was actually one spawned from the village out there, and he wandered in, got stuck, and I pushed him in. He's like my own guardian of chests. So how this works, there's no access for this here at all. So this was just my little storage thing, and the reason why I put the see, you cheater.
I think I know what happened to your pistons.
Did you break my pistons?
Pistons in portable hole.
Bad idea?
Yep. Oh. Sad.
Way to break it.
God. Sorry.
Just fixed it.
Broke your door.
Again. Well, probably the first time was me. I'm blaming you though for the second one. Yeah, put them at the back on the wall. Yeah, there you go.
You know how they go, man.
I don't know.
I'm not a child.
Sometimes you make me wonder.
But we learned something. Don't use a portable hole where pistons are. Ta-da!
I was going to say, is only one side working? I don't know, both sides. So yeah, this guy just stays here, chill, whatever. Any mob spawn, he'll kill it.
What's funny is he is the only one that's left.
Yeah, I know.
At one point we had, what, like 30 of these little bastards?
Oh yeah, they were all over the place. And then we had to kill them. Well, I didn't kill those guys. I killed the villagers because there were so many of them. There was like 500 enemies. Someone left the breeder on.
Almost 1,000. Shut up! I only did it 2 or 3 times.
Yeah, right where I spawn. So it's lag storm when I sign on.
Hey, now it's not my fault that there's a bunch of lag.
Yeah. So this is essentially just where I kept all my valuable stuff. Like heads, obsidian totems, and that.
Quicksand.
Quicksand, yes. Yeah, because I couldn't find that very well. This used to have other stuff, essentially stuff for the quantum armor. This is where I was stashing it when I was making it.
Oh.
Yeah.
Whereas the rest of us just made ours in one sitting.
Yeah, and mine took like a week.
Yeah.
So, come inside. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I got pressure plates on it. Why? Because I don't like turning around to close a door.
I hate pressure plates. Oh.
So this is my inn/tavern. Still, as you can tell, work in progress.
Yes, wasn't Steph supposed to decorate inside?
Steph thought about it, then she quit.
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna hire the services of Anderson, but I might end up with
Oh God.
something like his basement where there's like 5,000 entities in one area. So
I see. He only works well with really big areas. Like I don't think. Well, I know subtlety is not his strong suit.
no, that's why I think I might get him to help with my tree farm, which we'll get to later.
Tree farm. Oh God. Now I'm afraid.
So this is how it goes. I was going to make a basement for this. Haven't really got to it.
Haven't really got to it.
Well, it doesn't exist. I was more afraid because I kept hearing a lava pool around here, and I was like, well, this thing's entirely made of wood and wool. So, highly flammable.
Nuh-uh, there's cobble right there.
Oh, well, at the base, yeah. Here, it's all wood and wool, man. Look,
and there's glass.
For walls. Wool for walls. Oh, there's glass. Whatever. It'll survive.
And doors. Well, I guess doors are wood.
Oh, I guess I forgot to put glass in here.
Yeah.
So this is what I was going to make for like a trophy room, kind of. So, you know, mob heads, put some tables. It was like a little hunter shack kind of thing.
Did you know that you can place the Naga trophy?
Yeah, now you can. I saw that above your thing with the turret. Yeah, that was great. Go find that one out. Shot while I go take a look at it. All right, up here. This is something I've actually worked on a bit. Mainly because I wanted to stash a place. Oh yes.
What's this armor?
Would be the Thaumium armor. Got a little fireplace.
That is kind of neat.
It doesn't turn on. It's there for decoration.
I could turn it on.
No, because then the whole place goes on. So this is a little work desk that I came up with. I like this. I can't remember what the hell this one. Wooden desk, I think it was called. I don't know what mod it's from.
The Bibliocraft.
Oh yeah. So yeah, it's got like a book there, candlelight, you know, some books and whatnot.
Oh, I never noticed that it has the candle.
Oh yeah.
Did you put is that something you put on there? No.
Oh no, I just filled it with books. Yeah.
That is such a cool mod, but oh my God, does it rape your frames?
Oh, I know.
Case in point, if I look that way. Well, I
guess
it doesn't do that from
yeah,
here.
look at it in place. Then yeah, I just took one of the desk things with the pages because it displays it. Put my own head up here. Used to be outside on the wall. Yeah.
Oh, that was fun. That was our first enchanted sword, wasn't it?
Yeah, because we got Vorpal on it, and we're like, what the hell is this? And then we started getting mob head. Can I get your head? And we just killed each other for days. Yeah. So, stuff into my closet. This used to actually be useful. It had all my ender chests in it, and the turtle.
Oh, yeah, this was the charging room.
Yep, this was the charging room.
You know what? This is actually bigger than Jess's bedroom was before we moved. You need a light there.
I know, this is why I hate treasure plates. You can't follow anyone. So,
well, the problem is you only have them going one way.
Well, yeah. You only need to open it once. So, this is slightly decorated, not so much, but got myself a queen-size bed.
You know what? Honestly, it's
I got a rose in a flower pot over there in the corner.
Oh my God.
It doesn't get much sunlight, but it stayed alive.
You know what's funny? I think you're the first one between all the servers to make one of these.
And I broke it.
God
damn it. Break my decorations and shit, man. God. What a guy. What a guy. So then the other thing is I started getting into one of the other mobs.
Mods?
Yeah. And you told me it was a secret item, secret doors, something like that.
Secret rooms.
Secret rooms. Yes.
Secret Saturdays.
So I actually put up some redstone and some pistons here where these bookshelves are. And one of the things that you can get is a camouflage lever. And you put it down and it takes form of the block that you put it on. Oh, yeah, you just said it. So it's this little tiny quarter of a square behind the seat here. So when you right click it,
you can actually do that in vanilla, sort of.
Well, yeah, it just becomes a light glitch in there. And you can.
No. Like actually have it. the wood
Oh.
pattern.
Wow, I didn't know that.
From this side, it probably wouldn't work so well.
You probably have to do it the other way.
Yeah, I was watching a Zoom Avoid.
So this is the other room. Not really so secret if you can count windows.
Destruction catalyst. Yoink.
Don't take my saplings.
Levitator. Scented. Why do you have so many scented panels?
I was trying to make a alveary, or attempt to be able to make one. So yeah, this is where I just store my turtles. I have pouches leading to all these places. Oh, just punch me, you know. Just, what a guy.
I will just punch you. Now, is there a way out of there?
No.
Oh, you bastard.
Yeah, I do books out after that. I got books to get myself out. But, yeah, it's just one way. Other than that, punch through the block. So
See,
that's
I don't like. I'm not a fan of this.
Not a fan of what?
Your double wide staircase, and you can only use one half of it.
Well, I didn't really take that into account when I built the roof. It worked fine when the roof wasn't here. And then when I built the roof, I'm like, oh, well, I can get up still, so that's, I guess, a bonus.
Well, it's purdy.
Yeah. And this just, walks around the pathway. This way along the path just goes nowhere. Just along the walls. Which is how it's supposed to, really.
Okay.
If you think about how a barracks kind of goes.
I was about to ask, is there actually a way to get over to this side? And then you showed me.
Yeah, it's right there. I just fell off. So yeah, up here, this is the...
Hi.
You can just jump up there, not up the ladder, whatever. But, yeah, this is the lookout tower.
This is where our first villager committed suicide.
How the hell did he even get up here?
May or may not have been a Peabody frame gun.
Oh. Job, Mark.
And he hung out right here. He was just like, oh. And then one day he was no longer here.
That might have been
as he went, ah!
Yeah. So that's that build.
You want to explain your first build?
So as we have the cobble shack over there, which is our dilapidated storage version 1 to be exact, because this was just filled with barrels and actually still is technically filled.
No,
for the most part, it's got barrels in it.
It's got a few. It's got a handful.
Yeah.
I think
it's kind of sad because there's not much lighting in here anymore. There's like dark corners and whatnot.
There never was much lighting in here.
Oh, well, never mind.
Now this is kind of turned into like our
hub.
Just don't look to the right, because.
Oh yeah, you look to the right. You find
frames.
Because there's
60.
There's 5,000. Well, not probably not 5,000, but there's close to that amount somewhere around there.
What, 5,000 entities or something?
Yeah. Entities, whatever, objects.
900 I'm looking at now.
Well,
anyway.
Close to 1,000. So yeah, there's this one.
So and what
Mark
were you asked to build?
I was asked to build the enchanting room. We need somewhere we can do our enchants. So I was like, okay, cool.
Yeah,
I got.
What were you specifically asked?
Oh.
To make a pretty enchanted room. A very magic-looking enchanting room.
Yeah, that didn't happen. I took the theme of this cobble dome thing, and I made a cobble shack. Literally 4 walls, flat roof, all made of cobble, wooden door. Done.
Way over in the boondocks.
Yep, over here next to the water, and it was great because mobs would spawn on top of the roof, around it, and occasionally on the inside too. So if you walked in and you were like, "Oh, I just got to go to the enchanting table that's just around the small corner there," and yeah, it was great.
Yeah, it was awesome.
Then it was constructed to this veiny penis tower. Yep, which I do believe Anderson built this.
Well, it's perfect because it's right beside his boobs.
Yeah.
If he built them any closer... Anyway.
Yeah. I was just in here, enchanting, and then our books to the void. Well, Lava Age, Void, and Quarry.
Everything. All of our different pages.
Yep.
The Mist Room. Now, I wasn't expecting him to build it on top of the Mist Room. I was expecting a different building, but, whatever.
It worked.
Yeah,
Take what you get.
it does. For the amount that we actually enchant.
Yeah, that turtle pretty well does most of the stuff.
Yeah, and he's been off for like
Yeah.
a month now, I think.
Well, that's Oh wait, no, I forgot. I got this build over
Yeah.
here. All right, so next one's the power factory. This is what we're going to use to produce Michael Jacksons, also known as MJs, and EUs. Oh,
Otherwise
as
known
well as
as EUs.
Bluetricity. Yeah.
I'm surprised you remembered Bluetricity.
Oh yeah, I never used it. Didn't know how to do anything with it except all I knew was it was in the ceiling, which is now.
You can't really do much. I've got
Yeah.
huge chunks of this that aren't rendering. There we go.
Oh, mine's rendered. I just know there's a lot of holes in the ceiling where those battery things were.
Yeah, the batteries and then the solar panels on the roof. It looked really cool.
Yeah.
Didn't do fuck all.
So the purpose of this one, well, there's a fusion reactor down there, which, well, we don't really use. We
Did
could.
you ever set that up again?
No, I have all the materials to turn it on. I got like
the centrifuging and all that.
oh yeah, that's all done in the thingy, in the void, the macerator building.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll get there.
Yeah.
So yeah, so we put a fusion reactor in here. This wasn't really part of the plan. It was part of the EU production idea, but for the most part, we were just going to have a whole bunch of like electrical engines, solar panels, and stuff like that. Oh, sorry, electrical engines were in the Michael Jacksons. Yeah, we're just going to have a whole bunch of solar panels and different ways to produce EUs and store them up in MFSUs, adjustable storage units, interdimensional. Once we got there. So one side was just going to be full on Michael Jackson, other side EU. Split it, done. Now, what happened was we needed a whole lot of Michael Jacksons, and EUs, we started getting into this ultimate hybrid solar panels, and they were amazing, and we didn't really need much after that. So I thought we would do a bit of a challenge and get a fusion reactor going, because that thing produces a lot of EU. And
You spent what?
Oh yeah, we spent
almost a full month on this
yeah.
thing, testing it in creative. You were paranoid to hook this thing up.
Oh god, I was afraid I was going to blow something up, because I blew it up a lot of times in creative.
And that's kind of what brought about the clone server.
Yep.
Which I think you've only been on once and never to test this thing.
Yeah, I went on there to test something else. I can't remember what it was, but it definitely wasn't this thing. This thing I was still hesitant to hook up. And once we hooked it up, we both died because we were touching the wires. Are uninsulated. And we're like, "What? How did we just die? Did it just blow up?" No, got back. It's like, well, there's no crater. However, we all got electrocuted.
Yeah. Don't whiz on the electric fence. That's for sure.
Yeah, that's very good advice around here. So yeah, Bluetricity was always done at the top because they had the blue solar panels at the top, all across the top. Yeah, you go up and take a look, and you can see where the channels were for it.
Yeah.
So
I think I actually took a lot of this down on camera. I'm not. Yep. I don't remember.
Oh, I don't know. But each of these columns between the iron slabs, this is where all the Bluetricity stuff was. The holes were where the battery things were, and Mark knows more about it, but. Yeah, that's where that was. So, yeah, this was just essentially to make power. And on the outside of this, there are 4 large iron tanks. And this was to be used to store the fuel.
Only one of which is actually in use now.
Oh, really? We actually used one of them?
I drained all of them except for the one in the back corner here, which has the biofuel in it.
Oh, yeah.
To power the steam boilers.
Yeah. So, yeah, these were essentially designed to have different fluids in each one. So one actually had lava, one had biomass, the other one had seed oil?
Yeah, this one was seed oil. That one over there was biomass.
Yep.
On the front right the way we're facing now.
Yeah, this one was lava.
Yeah, and then
That
this
one was
was
biomass. That was the
biomass.
stuff.
So the biomass and biofuel were kitty corner to each other.
Yep.
Which didn't really make any sense.
Yeah, we just
whatever.
Brought a pipe in, brought it in, and this is how we did it. And it was actually fairly neat because everything was nice, compact, tidy. You know, it wasn't crazy wiring everywhere like how our factory was over there.
It wasn't tidy at first.
Getting
the pipes in, because I ran pipes all the way from the main lava tank over to this lava tank because I didn't know about tesseracts.
Yeah.
And then I learned about tesseracts, and things got so much easier.
So now if we come around the back, this is the still unfinished. I have a lot of unfinished things. Fusion reactor. So you can actually touch the coils on this, which is fine, just not the wire. That will.
It's not running right now, right?
Oh
my god!
No! Get out!
Dude,
it may not be running, but the wires are still alive.
Dude, have you? What the frick?
What?
Have you checked out the fusion reactor since we updated?
Okay, so apparently this looks a hell of a lot different. Thank you, Greg Tech.
What?
Recipes. Well, it's a lot different, but the recipes are the same.
Yeah, I think this is just like a visual, but
this is you. I don't know. So yeah, this is completely different now. I may have to actually take it out and reset it.
Yeah, I
can't tell.
It almost looks like the red power, or the tubes aren't connecting to it either.
Yeah, it does. It doesn't look like it actually. Actually, you know what?
Think you might need another piece for it or something?
I don't know. I'm gonna have to take a look at this again to figure out how to hook it up. Because this whole thing down below was the automation setup of it, which we also found out was inefficient because we technically needed 6 centrifuges. We only got 2.
It wasn't so much inefficient as just not enough.
Yeah, well, it split them off a good amount, but it just didn't produce enough fast enough.
Yeah, well, it wasn't. It wasn't splitting it off properly because it was a 50-50 split roughly. Yeah. Which we needed. What is it? It was 4.
Yeah, for every 4 produced, it would take 4 deuterium to make 1 tritium.
Yeah. And it was doing a 50-50. So we always had so much more deuterium than tritium. There's some tritium. Or no, there's deuterium in here.
Yeah. I don't know.
Yeah, whatever.
Stuff happened. So I'm pretty sure this is all still functional. I thought I dismantled part of it.
Yeah, it looks like it's all together. It's just not. Oh, the industrial electrolyzer is.
Oh yeah, that's what I harvested out of it. Yeah, I took that with me. That is now in the centrifuge building. Because it has this whole process automated, and it's actually doing a proper 50-50.
Yeah.
So like I have 5 centrifuges making deuterium, and then one of them's taking 4 of those that it makes and making tritium. So it's a 1-1 process.
Mm-hmm.
Now, when it's actually functioning in there and spinning around doing stuff, you actually need more deuterium than tritium. I do believe it's a 4-to-1 ratio.
Yeah.
But even then, like this thing's, because of the solar panel building, we technically don't need this.
Yeah, the solar panels
but it'd be cool
pretty much produce. I think they produce more power than that thing does.
Well, steady power with free, not costing anything.
Yeah, it's kind of cheaty.
It's a little cheaty.
So what do you want to show off next?
Well, I guess if we're going to do this in order, might as well start off with my tower and make our way to the void.
All right.
So I didn't build anything in the nether yet.
So I'll meet you at the Z tower, or are you going to take the...
Yeah, I'll just take my bike.